Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video in the World of Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Northern Ohio GoldenBroncos TeamBuilder Dynasty here on College Football 25. Last episode, we suffered an unfortunate loss, our first loss as a college, and it was a very avoidable loss. We should not have lost the game. Our DBs and our defense in general was not playing very good at all, and we lost the game. And the worst part about it was against a winless Ohio team. The Ohio Bobcats were 0-3 when we played them, and they played like they were primetime Alabama or Georgia or Ohio State. They were dominating us. We couldn't tackle. We couldn't do literally anything. And we still almost came back and won the game. So it was an avoidable loss. We played horrible in that game. And I hope that is not a sign of or a trend that's how the season's going to go, because we won our first 3 games of the year and maybe now we're going to lose our next. I don't know how the trend is going to go. I just hope that we correct it here and we win today. That's the goal. If you guys going to enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get this game over with, hopefully ending with a W. So we will take on the Central Michigan Chippewas at their place in today's episode. I already took care of recruiting at the end of last episode, so if you missed that, go back and watch it, or stay to the end. We are in good position for Alfonso Kane and Grant Kane, spelled differently. I didn't even realize that. That's gonna be confusing because they're both on the offensive line. And we are trying hard to battle for Deontay Prude, but I do feel like he's going to commit to Louisville. It seems like that's what's gonna happen because he's got the week 6 visit and we have the week 7 visit. So I feel like there's nothing else I can do unless I take some points. I guess I could take some points off of Alfonso Kane and switch them on to Prude. Maybe that's what I'll do. We'll take some points because we're already soft selling him on something. So let's take some points off of Alfonso Kane since we are already very heavily in on him, and we will move those points over to Deontay Prude. And we'll send the house on him, and hopefully that will be the thing that keeps us in the play for Prude over Louisville. So hopefully the send the house, because the send the house is a very influential thing to send. So hopefully sending it this late into the recruiting cycle will keep us in the lead instead of him going to Louisville. I don't know if that's going to work. It probably won't, knowing my luck. But we're going to try our best to keep him in there. And now we have 20 extra points that we freed up, so we can toss them on somebody else, I guess. I don't really know who I want to toss them on. I think I have some guys down the board, do I? I have Nick Madden, who I added a little bit of a scholarship to. What was he good at? Was he really fast or something? I didn't really finish him scouting. He's got 88 speed. He could end up being pretty good. Let's use another scout on him. I want to know a little bit more about him. Actually, he does look pretty decent. 88 speed's not great, but 80 acceleration's okay. The accuracies do look pretty good, too. We might try to get into the battle for Nick Madden, that's for sure. And we still got some guys down here that are some 3-stars that I want to get into, especially Gideon Awuzie. So we'll see what happens. I really hope that Steve Curtin doesn't go to South Carolina. We really need that week 6 visit, which is, I think, next week, because I think this is week 5. Yeah, this is week 5. So next episode, we'll get that visit for Steve Curtin. I hope that he commits after that visit and doesn't go all the way to week number 9, but it's going to be interesting to see what happens. We've got Central Michigan on the schedule today. We are going to be rocking with... We wore the Storm the Castle uniforms last episode, so I think we'll rock with just the regular away uniforms. It's not ready for a blackout or a whiteout just yet. So we'll rock the regular away uniforms, and the Chippewas will wear their normal home uniforms, and we will go band for band with Central Michigan and hopefully come out with a win. This could very well be our first... I screwed up the kick on accident, oops. This could very well be our first true away game in program history. I don't think we played on the road the other 3 games of the season, except for maybe the game that I accidentally simulated against and Amani Tolles. Amani Tolles is playing for... What? He's playing for Central Michigan too? What the heck? Wait, what? Who's on their team? Was that just a glitch, or was that... Is there Amani Tolles on their team too? What's going on here? Who's on each team? Because we have Amani Tolles. He's our best player. Central Michigan. Do they have an Amani Tolles? No. Okay, that was just a visual glitch. It was our team. It was our team they were looking at as an impact player. Okay, that's good to know. I thought they stole our player for a second. But we might... I think it was Bowling Green that I accidentally simulated in a couple episodes ago. So that might have been an away game, but since I simulated... Oh, no, the true freshman Jeremiah Buckley is injured on the first play of the game. That is not good. He's the future of this defense, so hopefully he's not injured for a while. But this is the first... I think this is the first true road game that I've played. KJ Posey, the 400-pound defensive tackle, in there quickly. He's got a bruised shoulder. We're going to put in Colin Sheffield, or at least we're going to not bring back Buckley. Jalen Galloway will fill the void until Buckley officially comes back. But KJ Posey, I missed the sack because I'm a horrible player. That's a real deep ball, and it's going to be knocked incomplete. I really wanted an interception there, but to be fair, the punt is probably better because we would have most likely been even deeper in field position than this punt is going to be. So I can't believe that quarterback just chucked it. I mean, I should have got the sack in the first place with KJ Posey, but I just missed because I'm very bad at this game. Amani Tolles gets the punt return, gets a couple yards, and here he comes back onto the field. Amani Tolles, he's already got 746 yards through the air because he's just the best. He's just the best player. Speed kills, and he's got a lot of it. Hooks is actually starting at running back instead of Emil Singer, which I don't really like. I mean, I like Hooks. He's a fine player, but I don't think he's better than Emil Singer. Singer's just overall better. And I have decided, after that unfortunate loss to Ohio and the performance of Caleb Nobles, I have decided to give Deshaun Wheeler the starting job for the entire game and for the entire season. At least until he makes me mad and then I switch it to Caleb Nobles. But I have finally decided, I've made up my mind, we have a starting quarterback. It is going to be Deshaun Wheeler, who I think is the sophomore. I think Deshaun Wheeler is a sophomore and Caleb Nobles is a senior. Or a junior. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. It could be the opposite. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember. That's a deep ball. But when you've got a guy like freaking Amani Tolles, you don't need to worry about press coverage or a fast DB because you've got the greatest wide receiver in college football. Amani Tolles with a big touchdown. And it's really good that Deshaun Wheeler's got a good enough arm to get that ball to him because if he didn't, we'd be in a little bit of trouble. But that's a good start, and they roughed the kicker, so we will get the extra point and the yards on the kickoff. So the PAT is good. Yeah, Deshaun Wheeler is the sophomore, and Caleb Nobles is the junior. And Caleb, I'm not too mad at Caleb Nobles. He didn't play horrible in that game, the second half of that game against Ohio. And if I would have brought back in Deshaun Wheeler, who knows if he would have even played any better too. I just think that we were always destined to lose that game. And look at KJ Posey. He's just too good. He's too big. 400-pounder from Oklahoma. I hope he doesn't leave in the draft if he has a good enough season. Or just transfers. I hope he doesn't transfer either. He's in the backfield again, but I missed him this time. He went a different way than I was expecting him to. I think, is Buckley back? Buckley is back, thank God. Jeremiah Buckley, the true freshman who's not going to get a red shirt. He's going to play the entire season because I love him. And I want him to develop as quickly as possible. That's a deep ball, and it's going to be caught and broken up, or brought down, the receiver is. That is unfortunate. That's the problem we had with Ohio. Our DBs could not stay with any of their players for some reason, and it's Ohio. So we need to play better. Oh, that's another deep ball. This time it's going to be picked off. It's Tomlinson. Interception. He tried to get it the last time. He's broken a couple tackles here. Tomlinson with the interception, and Central Michigan. I don't know what this quarterback is doing. He is just no care in the world. He's just throwing bombs, or at least he's trying to throw bombs. And we get the ball right back. No damage done by the Central Michigan offense. Emil Singer goes down after a gain of 2. Does this work? I mean, it probably will because Tolles is the one running the important route. So a little play action, give him time for the route to develop, and then hit it on the run. That's a tough throw, but it's going to go right to Amani Tolles. I think the DB overcommitted severely on that one. I think he overcommitted severely on that one, and it works out in his favor. The ball was understandably underthrown, but it worked for him. And we get the big-time gain. We're moving the football down the field. We're either going to hit Tolles or Samuel Jr. on this one. We're going to roll out of the pocket. I mean, I got to hit him. He's right there, and he's got the speed to get away. He's too good. Amani Tolles with the arrow in the heart of the Central Michigan fans. Bada bing, bada boom. That's number 2. Is that a Heisman? Is that a Heisman I see for Amani Tolles in the future? Why do we have a tiger there? I don't know what's going on there. What's that tiger doing? I might be hearing New York calling Amani Tolles for the Heisman. He's just so good. He can't be caught by MAC defenders. The MAC DBs, if I complain about my DBs getting burnt all the time, all of the MAC DBs should be complaining about getting burned by Amani Tolles because they just simply are not fast enough to compete with him. It is our biggest strength. It is our superpower, throwing a deep ball to Amani Tolles. Although, we also have very good talent at wide receiver alongside Tolles in Sammy Allen Jr., Ryan Trinidad, and other people. We're not just a one-trick pony, and forget everything that just happened. Because I lost my Wi-Fi connection, even though I'm right back connected. Oh my God, EA! Why did I lose my connection? Well, now we got to redo the game. Why would I lose my connection? I'm right back connected to the Wi-Fi. I hate online dynasties, bro. I hate them. I just hate online dynasties. Yeah, thanks. I'm connected back to the network. Thanks. I hate online dynasties, but that's the only way you can do TeamBuilder. If you could do TeamBuilder offline, I would totally do it. I wouldn't have had to do it, but now we got to redo the entire game. Well, the first quarter, whatever we were at. That is depressing, no doubt about it. That is depressing. But I'll see you guys back where we were, because I hate this freaking online. Okay, I bring you guys back in here, late first quarter. We're losing 14-7. I just threw a pick on the goal line because that's what I do. I suck. That ball's out though. Buckley forced the fumble and we get it right back. Jeremiah Buckley, the true freshman, forces the punt, or forces the fumble. Huge from Buckley. That's exactly what we needed. And we are right back in this ball game. Unfortunately, I wish it was tied at 14 with us trying to take the lead at 21. But that's not how it is, because I throw a pick because I suck. I suck eggs. I'm horrible. But this has potential to be a big-time play. Trinidad can't get it. That didn't work as well as I wanted it to, unfortunately. Ooh, Ryan Trinidad's running the slot fade, and now Tolles is up. Does Trinidad win? Trinidad does not win. I should have user playmaker there. That would have been smart, wouldn't it? That would have been smart to use our playmaker. I didn't think about that. I'm not kicking this field goal. We don't need to be down 14-10. We need to be tied at 14. So I'm going to give Amani Tolles the ball. He's going to take it, and Amani Tolles is going to get wrapped up at the 1. Thought he might be able to snag that one in there. That's okay, though, because we are right back in the same situation. I just threw the pick in the last go-round right before I brought you in, and that's corner end zone. That's touchdown, and we are back tied in this one. Central Michigan's been pretty tough in this game. Trent McCabe with the touchdown in the end zone. I don't usually throw to Trent McCabe unless I'm in a desperate situation, but that time I knew he was going to be super, super open on that, and we have tied it all back up. If Jeremiah Buckley wants to force another fumble, I would be all about that. We don't usually force a lot of fumbles in this series, or in any series that I do. Not a lot of fumbles being forced. But I will take this Central Michigan team, as I've been trying to get it back to a similar time in the game that we were before the servers cut me off or whatever happened. The Central Michigan team has been really, really hard to bring down and hard to stop. Their running game with Marion Lukes has been really good, really hard to stop, and their passing game has been really difficult to stop too. So we've been really struggling to keep up with these guys, and that's another big example of what's been going on. Basically, it's been a lot of that similar stuff the entire first quarter against us. We need to not allow that. We need to get to the quarterback, although it's going to be a running play. Lukes, what happened? I feel like the play stopped before he was even touched. That was weird. I don't know. End of the first quarter, though. We go to the second quarter, tied at 14. We just need to take advantage of our unbelievable playmaker, Amani Tolles. That's all we need to do. And yes, I don't have an interception on Labus this time like I did in the original attempt. So that sucks. But it is what it is. Maybe we can still get one. They're going to hand it off to Lukes, and he's going to get a few broken tackles down to the 47. It's 3rd and 1. Do we try a blitz? Do we try a little bit of a blitz? That's the big question. We don't need to when KJ Posey's there. The 400-pound D tackle shuts it up. That's exactly what we needed, and we forced the punt onto Central Michigan. They will send the ball back to us. And it'll be right there where we call the fair catch. Although, that was a good block. I'm not usually expecting my guys to pick up the blocks like that, so I always just instinctively call for the fair catch. I probably could have got a good amount of yards on that. But we ride from the 16, hand off to Emil Singer, and he will get really nothing on that. That's okay. A couple yards. We go double slants. We hope that either Allen Jr. or Tolles wins their slant, which I'm assuming they both will. But I might not have enough time to find out. Amani Tolles stretches out for that one. Big play from a big-time target. And now he's running the slot. Oh, he's not running the slot fade. Trinidad's running it. Okay. Well, Ryan Trinidad has good speed, too. And he won immediately. Ryan Trinidad. Beautiful ball from Deshaun Wheeler. And it's going to be a big touchdown to take the lead back. We have athletes all around the field, man, on offense. And Deshaun Wheeler is good enough to find them. Big-time ball from Deshaun Wheeler to Ryan Trinidad. And that is a lead for the Golden Broncos. Exactly what we were looking for. Now the defense has to step up one more time. I mean, we forced a punt, and we forced a fumble. That's 2 big turnovers that we forced on this Chippewa offense. He stiff-armed me out of my soul. But he tackled him. I thought we were going to kick returned on. That's so embarrassing when you get kick returned on by the CPU. I do not want that to happen. That's a quick throw. How did he hold on to that? He got hit probably before. If we're being totally honest, he probably got hit before he caught that and still held on to it. I'm bringing a Jamello Harris inside blitz, but I got picked up. And that's a broken tackle. This dude, Marion Lukes, is unbelievable. He's so hard to bring down. So hard to bring down. He's so good. I can see why he's their star player, their impact player. In the middle of the field, he's wide open again. We just don't have DBs, man. Our DBs are just not good for some reason. Probably because we're a school that just started up. Our offense is really good. Our defense is not. KJ Posey, broken tackle. Lukes brought out hard, but almost to the end zone. 2nd and 2 from the 3-yard line. Give me the blitz. There's Tehuff. There's threes. It's going to be a little trickaroo. Doesn't work for me. Jamello Harris, was he the one in there? That's nice. 3rd and 5. Let's hold to a field goal. I'd love that. Unfortunately, they do have an option for a first down. We don't want them to get that. Don't let them get it. It's 4th and 3. They'll kick the field goal, hopefully, and they do. Just don't hit the kicker. Please do not hit this kicker, whatever you do. Don't hit him. I don't think we hit him. That's good. Okay, they made the field goal. It still doesn't give them the lead, but it brings them a little bit closer. I don't know if I can stop this Central Michigan defense or offense. I might just have to try to score as many points as possible and hope that they can't score more than me. That might have to be our plan of action. Trinidad is running that slot fade again, and it might work back-to-back. I'm going to give it an opportunity. Ryan Trinidad came back to the football and brought it in. That is the big dog right there. Ryan Trinidad, big catch. Huge throw from Deshaun Wheeler. Handoff to Emil Singer. He's got blocks, but the receivers blocking down the field did not do the job as good as I needed them to. So that didn't really hold as much as I wanted. We could have got even more yards out of that. And now we've got ourselves a little mesh play. And I'm going to probably go down to Trinidad again. And I pressed secure catch because I thought that DB was going to stay on him. He did not. And there was a lot of open space there. I could have got a lot more yards, but I panicked because I thought he was going to stay around. But he ended up following, I think it was McCabe. And Ethan Hooks gets brought down hard behind the line. Not great. And they're not really giving me a lot of options. The offensive coordinator does not want to open the playbook here. 2nd and 13. We got to get these yards back. We're going to go underneath the Samuel Allen Jr. He's got the speed to get up the field. 3rd and 1 of the 19. Got a lot of those yards back. Do I trust the run game? That's a pretty stacked box. I don't know if I trust it as much as I probably should. We're going to go play action. And just hope and pray he catches that. He didn't even turn around for it. He was like, I think he might have been stuck in an animation with the DB. I don't really know what happened there. It didn't work. I guess we'll take 3 points. If Central Michigan's going to get 3 points, we might as well get 3 points too. We'll take it. Makes it 24-17, I think, right? Is that what the score is? Yes, 24-17. We just got to hope that our defense can stand up to him one more time. Good kick return defense right there. All right, defense. Let's do this. We can't keep getting burnt by these Central Michigan players. They're not that good. Trust me, they're 1-3. Hand out to the running back. This guy is actually pretty good. This guy could probably play in some Power 5 conferences. Or Power 2 conference, since it's really only the Big Ten and the SEC. Ooh, 2-minute warning, though. 2-minute warning, and I think we get the ball to start the second half, so that's cool. 2nd and 6 from the 15. Handoff is not to him. Again, it's a fake, and that's going to be... Thank God. Wow. I thought he was going to have another open man in the middle of the field. That would have been unbelievably frustrating. That's a caught ball, though, for a first down. Just what I'm talking about. Our DBs just don't stick to our guys as tight as I need them to. Very frustrating. Oh, it's wide open down the seam. What are we doing? How do we let him just get open like that? It's a good ball, and it's a wide open receiver for a huge gain. Our DBs are horrible, man. I'm glad we're not playing against any really good competition because we would get killed defensively. Oh, my God, he's open again, but it's another bad throw. This quarterback, I don't know if he's that good. He's missed a few of those. Not that specific throw, but he's missed a few throws that he shouldn't have. I mean, that's another wide open receiver that he just missed. Jeremiah Buckley. That's going to be a sack for the true freshman. Number 91, Jeremiah Buckley. That's what I'm talking about, big dog. 3rd and 21. All we got to do is play good enough coverage to... Oh, they ran the ball with Luke's. That's kind of wild. I didn't expect them to do that. I don't know why they kind of just conceded the drive, because they probably could have thrown it and gotten most of those yards, if not all of those yards, right back. But there's 40 seconds to go in the half. That's a horrible, shallow punt. We'll call the I called fair catch, but I might not need to. Amani Tolles down the sidelines. He's got the speed. It's going to be a kick-off punt return touchdown. Amani Tolles. I called the fair catch, but it must not have registered. It doesn't matter because we got the best outcome, and that is the true Heisman pose right there. He deserves it. Amani Tolles certainly deserves the Heisman after that. Do we smell a Heisman in year number 1? We've got a guy that deserves it. Just a matter of how good the rest of the college football landscape is going to shape up to be. But 31-17 after the punt return touchdown. That might be my first punt return touchdown in all of college football 25. That's pretty awesome. I am coming off of a 3 kick return touchdown game in the Hawaii episode, the most recent Hawaii episode. So maybe I just got a knack for returning special team stuff right now. I'm on a hot streak. The crazy part is I called the fair catch, and it didn't register it. I must have made it. Maybe I did it too early, or I don't know. But I called the fair catch. I know I pressed the button, and it didn't register, and it worked out for me in my favor, which doesn't usually happen. That's why we put Amani Tolles back there in the first place. Can Buckley get his number 2? He can't. It's a wide open receiver. I don't know how he got so open. Maybe because the play took so long, we just lost him in coverage or whatever. I don't know. We got lost in the sauce there. That was not good. 13 seconds to go. They have all their timeouts. They're going to go deep again, and it's held on to. 9 seconds to go. Good tackle to stop the stop the play, but they're not calling time. This is the final play of the half. Okay, now they call their timeout. I don't know what they were doing. Why'd they waste 3 seconds? You could have called and they're going to kick a deep field goal? What kind of clock management is this? This is out of control. As long as we don't hit the kicker, this should be good. And we don't hit the kicker, and it's going to be right down the middle. And that probably could have been good from even deeper. That's insane how big of a leg that kicker has. But he brings the score to 31-20, and there's 1 second to go. You know what we got to do. We got to send it deep for Amani Tolles and see what happens. I mean, there's a really good possibility that Amani Tolles scores a touchdown here, so we got to try it. 1 second to go. Final play of the half. Just heave it to Amani Tolles and see what's going to happen. It's going to be a touchdown. Amani Tolles is a god. Oh, I love him. Build him the statue. Build him the effing statue. Name the stadium after him. I don't care. He's the greatest to ever step onto a football field. He's so good. And Deshaun Wheeler's not too bad himself. That's a really good ball. Put it where only Amani Tolles was going to get it. And just like that, we do 1/2 of the double dip. And we get the ball right at the start of the third quarter. What a moment. That's what happens when you got a guy like Amani Tolles. It took us 1 second and we went 75 yards. And just like that, we lead by 18. All right, start of the second half here in wherever Central Michigan resides in the state. I don't really know, the central part of Michigan, I guess. We are here 38-20, dominating on offense and not so much on defense. Although we did have a good drive to end the half on defense where we held him to a field goal. That's not good. No blocking on the edges there. Singer does a good job to get at least a yard or get at least back to the line of scrimmage. Coming off of an amazing end of the half with the one play touchdown to Amani Tolles. That's the kind of stuff you have when you got a guy like Amani. He's special. Is this going to work? That's a tough play. Come back to the football. He went out of bounds. That was really tough. I didn't think it was going to work, but I was trying my best to see if it would. But it did not. It certainly did not. And we'll go middle, high, low because, this is a touchdown. This is a touchdown. Amani Tolles one-on-one. It's a touchdown. Give him the time. He's got it. And it's incomplete. I got hit on the throw. It wasn't as good of a throw as it probably could have been. Vincent will send the punt back. That's our first punt of the day and probably our first punt maybe of the entire series. I don't honestly know. He's going to punt return on me. Tackle him. Bring him down. Thank God it's glass. Woo! I thought that was going to be a dangerous punt. It is a dangerous punt because they get huge field position out of it. They started our 28. And this offense has already been pretty tough to stop from their own side of the field. That's a deep ball. What a comeback route. He cooked my corner. Absolutely. And that's an unbelievable comeback route and really good anticipation from the quarterback to throw that. KJ Posey in the backfield. Can't get him. It's going to be a touchdown. No, it's not. He got stopped. That was totally a touchdown. I don't know why he got that animation where he didn't get across the white line. He probably should have. That was totally a touchdown. We're going to be threes here. Tay Huff. Get in the middle there. It's going to be Jamel Harris. He got run over. Touchdown Chippewas. And just like that, this game is not over by any means. This game is not over. I know we're up 38-27, but not scoring that touchdown is kind of annoying. And then them scoring the touchdown after a really good punt is not cool either. So Lumpkin back to return. Lumpkin. I had space, but I screwed it up. And that is a fine return. We'll see what we can do. Tolles is running a nice route. So is Trinidad. McCabe is actually running the wheel. I got to throw that. And Sammy Allen Jr., I needed you to come back to the football. He didn't, and it gets tackled and dropped. 2nd and 10. Oh, that's going to be money if he catches it. It is. And Amani Tolles down the sideline. Does he have the speed to get away? Of course he does. He's the Heisman winner. Or at least he's the favorite. Amani Tolles, another touchdown. He's too good. I hope we find another Amani Tolles in recruiting, because when he leaves, he's a junior right now. So if he continues to have the season he has, he could very well just be gone. So we really need to recruit another receiver that is as electric as he is, because I'm going to be very sad. I'm going to be very sad when he leaves eventually, if it's after this year or after next year, whenever it may be. I'm assuming it's going to be after this year, unless we persuade him otherwise. 45-27. This is exactly what we needed to have happen. Buckley's can't get out of the break, and there's another wide open. It's a one-play touchdown. What is happening on defense, man? I know I probably could have played it a little bit better. I suck. We know this. But the defense in general just got to be better, man. You got to stay with your guys. This is Central Michigan. What's going to happen when we play big teams? We can't stay with anybody. We got burnt by Ohio and ended up losing that game. We're getting burnt by Central Michigan. Luckily, our offense is on fire right now. So we're hopefully not going to lose this game. I mean, still not over. We still got a long way to go. And Deshaun Wheeler's had a really good day today. He does have the one interception. But other than that, he's been playing really, really well. The run game, I don't know if the run game is really our strong suit. I think the strong suit is just chuck it deep to our receivers. That sounds like a good plan of action here. And I think Tolles did it again. He did. Deshaun Wheeler delivers a bomb, and Amani Tolles another touchdown. He's already got the record for touchdowns in a game, I think, for us. He's got a record for probably in a season now. He's just the best. I was looking at Sammy Allen Jr. first, but Sammy didn't win off the line immediately. And Amani, of course, he did, because he always does. When in doubt, throw it to Sammy Allen Jr., and it'll work. Ooh, that was a bad missed tackle. Oops. 52-34. I wonder how many points we can put up. You think we can get to 80? I mean, we can try. We can try to get to 80. How many points will Central Michigan put up? That's another big question. Oh, he's wide open. What is that? He dropped it. Wow. He dropped the ball. That's kind of crazy. He was absolutely wide open, probably by 3 or 4, maybe even 5, 6 yards. Hard to say, but he was absolutely wide open. Jamelo Harris injured on the play. That's not good. Jamelo Harris, one of our better linebackers. 3rd and 3. Get to him. Stop that. How did he hold on? We had 2 guys literally on top of him. How did he hold on to that football and even get the chance to catch in the first place? Come on, DBs. Play like you actually want to stop the guys. Jontre Russell not on how was that missed tackle? I ran into him and tackled him, and he just bounced off of me. I mean, what am I supposed to do with that? I tackled him. I did my best. I didn't even have a bad angle. Like, usually I have pretty bad pursuit angles, but that was actually a good angle. Pick that off, please. Don't let him catch it off the rebound. My God! That ball stayed in the air way too long. 2nd and 10. 2nd down and 10. The handoff is the backup running back, and of course, we're going to get cooked by the backup. Run, CJ Driver! He can't catch him. It's a touchdown. The backup running back scores a touchdown on us. Why is my defense so bad, bro? Our offense is so good, and our defense is so bad. It is just like the polar opposites. It's crazy, the difference. It is crazy how different our offense and defense is. Because our offense is electric. You may think that our offense is only Amani Tolles, but still, it's electric. And our defense is garbage. It's unbelievable. It's actually kind of funny how crazy opposite they are. Tolles will take it to the 18-yard line. I'm turning on shoe clock, and we're getting out of here. I know it's only the 3rd quarter, but I don't want to stay in this game any longer. The Central Michigan team is scaring me, even though they're a 1-win team. We are playing we're playing really down to the competition, which is a thing that I do a lot. I've noticed When a team is bad, I tend to play down to them and then end up losing games a lot of the time. I've done that in Madden for years, and now I've turned that into college football 25. Ethan Hooks jumped over a man. Luckily, he didn't fumble or anything. Turn on the chew clock, end the third quarter, then get into the fourth quarter and end the fourth quarter as well. Ooh, Emil Singer, really good run. That was a big hole. Injury for Central Michigan. Got the first down on that. I didn't expect that. McCabe will come on motion. He'll give some blocks, and Emil Singer's got a really big lane. Good blocks down the field from the receivers, allowing for the big dog to get a nice carry. Take that to under a minute in the third quarter. The handoff to Singer again. Cut it up the blocks. Got wrapped up from behind. Could have been even better. This is something we don't normally do, and just have a big drive where it's just strictly the run game. But I'm down for it. I'm down for it if it's working. I'm certainly down for it, and I'm not going to snap this until the fourth quarter. We enter the fourth quarter 52-41. Comfortable enough lead, but I would love to add another one. I would love to add another touchdown, especially if their backup running back is running as big as he is, or as good as he is. 521 yards and 6 touchdowns for Deshaun Wheeler. Most of that is to Amani Tolles, as you would expect, because he's the greatest. And we will see if we can keep this run game going here in the fourth quarter. Ethan Hooks in the game. He's going to go to the edge, and he's going to break off a tackle. Ethan Hooks. Good carry. Very, very good carry. We're going to flip this, and go to the opposite side. Hooks back in the game. The snap. Cut it inside. Ethan Hooks, first down. Good job. Go right back to the run. Keep this clock moving. Keep this clock accelerating down. Handoff is to Hooks again. And Hooks will get backed up, but he got 3. Just keep it rolling. Singer's back in. We've already taken a good amount of time off the fourth quarter. Singer to the outside. He bounces it. Emil Singer couldn't get the first down, but he does do a good job to get close. We're going to go double seams here. And then we're going to probably go to either Allen Jr. or Tolles. Probably Allen Jr. That's who I'm looking at first. Sammy Allen Jr. holds on first down. Good job, Sammy. Good job, Sammy. And now all we got to do is, I kind of don't want to score right now because I want to keep taking time off. And they're not using their timeouts because they still have the 2-minute warning, obviously. But that should end after this play. The 2-minute warning should come. Who's the backup there? Oh, it's Mosley, Kendrick Mosley Jr. The power back. He breaks off a tackle. He doesn't get a lot of carries. But he got that. And we will pick a play, but 2-minute warning comes, so it doesn't really matter. I think it's third down, though. So we probably should try to score here. Let's go slants. Third down and goal. Allen Jr. caught it. Touchdown. We did our job. We took on so much time off the clock and ended up scoring. Sammy Allen Jr. big touchdown catch. I think they had 3 or 4 guys on top of Amani Tolles, so I don't think he was the option. We took 7 minutes of time, including the third quarter, off of the clock. That's huge. Huge. And now we leave them with less than 2 minutes to go, down 59-41. But they do have all 3 of their timeouts, but, I mean, they got to score quickly if they want to have any chance of coming back. Absolutely quick. They got to score basically 1-play touchdown is how they have to think about this. And that's not going to be a 1-play touchdown unless it is. No, it's not. Okay. Timeout called by Central Michigan. I still don't know how these guys are getting these catches when we have guys right on top of them, but whatever. I'll pick that off, please. It is. It's not a user pick, but it's Clemens. It's going to be a pick 6. Nail in the coffin. Ball game. Dorian Clemens ends it. 29-yard pick 6. That's the ball game. We will come into Central Michigan and extend our winning record to 4-1. Woo! We needed this one. After losing the unfortunate game to Ohio that we should not have lost, we needed a win, and we got it. 66-41. The offense is offensing. And I will say, I'm pretty sure we're on Heisman. We should be, at least. If I go to options, settings, Yeah, we're on Heisman difficulty, so that's good. It's just Amani Tolles is a freak. Amani Tolles is a freak of nature. And that says 72-38, but we have 66 on the scoreboard. I don't know what to believe. How many points do I have? Pick that off. That's a user pick. It's going to be Tomlinson. Another pick six. Easy reads. Bengal YouTube. Green eggs and ham. Lorenzo Tomlinson puts another nail in the coffin. And that is 72. Maybe it was just predicting that we were going to have 72 with the pick six. I don't know. Finally, the DBs are stepping up. How many does it say we have now? Now it says we have 79. I don't know how many points I have. I just don't know. Minute 35. 73-41. Man, this was you remember when this game was close? We have completely just washed the Central Michigan Chippewas out of the way here in the fourth quarter. Throw me another interception. I'd love it. Actually, he kind of almost did. Good play. Knocking that ball out. Incomplete. 1 minute and 29 seconds remain in the game. 2nd and 10. Get to him. Get to him. Fight it off. Buckley, he almost got to him. But it's 3rd and 10 after the throwaway. 3rd and 10 after the throwaway. What do they got up their sleeve? Hopefully nothing. Hopefully absolutely nothing. CJ Driver almost got there. That's a great ball and a first down. Really good ball to the sideline. And they're going to boot review it. I think he got at least 1 foot in. He might even got 2 feet in. But certainly got 1 foot in. Yeah. I think he got both feet in. I don't know why it's saying that I'm synced now. I just want to get out of this game so it saves. Because I hate online Dynasty, bro. It's so stupid. Give me TeamBuilder offline. Oh, that's a broken tackle. Unbelievable. And another missed tackle because I suck. Minute 13 to go. The Chippewas are trying to make this less of a blowout than it has been. Tackle him, please. Thank you. 2nd and 4. Are they going to use their timeouts? They only used the timeout because they had the injury, I think, right? Or did they? No, I think they actually used the timeout. But they're letting the clock drain to under a minute. Big throw, middle of the field. Caught it. I hate this, man. I hate this DB room. They're so bad. Play better. The only time we can get picks is when they throw little checkdowns in the flat. That's the only time we can get picks. And that's not going to be an interception. That's going to be a touchdown, Chippewas. And I'm assuming they're going to stupidly go for the onside kick, even though they're down massively. It's 73-48. Jeremiah Buckley injured. That's not good. I'm going to set up for the onside kick, but no, they're not going to go for it. I didn't know. I wasn't sure if they were going to go for it or not. So we'll just let this bounce in the end zone. And we'll start from the, 25? Yeah, 25. Elbow sprain. He's out for the game. Well, that's good because he doesn't need to be in anyway. 49 seconds. Really just one play will end this game, I would think. Kendrick Mosley's got it, and he takes it to the 30-yard line. And that should end this one. Although I have to snap it one more time because the play clock is lower. So we'll give it to Emil Singer. He'll snap or he'll get it. He gets nowhere, and we will win this game. Woo! Big win. We needed that. What a bounce back after the loss, the embarrassing loss to Ohio. And we were at home, too, I think. And now look at the points we were putting up. We were putting up massive numbers. Deshaun Wheeler played really well. Obviously, Amani Tolles played really well because he's the GOAT. 7 catches, 386 yards, and 4 touchdowns for Amani Tolles is just a massive number. He's just the best. He's simply and utterly the best player in college football. And I'm assuming he's the Heisman frontrunner right now. Because he's even got a punt return touchdown. He's even got a freaking punt return touchdown. Which I was not expecting to have. Big dubs. Big dubs. We get the job done. Woo! All right. Huge victory. Do we get any commits after that? I'd love to. We don't even get a level up. That's unfortunate. All right, we're 4-1 on the season. We're playing really, really well. We advance the week. And no commitments. Oh, we do! We get Grant Kane, the right guard, 3-star from Lexington, South Carolina. Our first commitment is Grant Kane. We're in first for Tyler Wordle. Yaboa, we're second. Vigil He locked us out, but that's okay. He's a 1-star. It's not that big of a deal. And then we got locked out. No! Stephen Curtin committed to South Carolina, and Prude committed. No! The two biggest guys that we were going after, Stephen Curtin and Deontay Prude, both commit to other schools. We were close. Daryl Marvin locked us out. Oh, that's tough. That is tough. Jeremiah Buckley gets the Defensive Player of the Week. Amani Tolles is going to get the Offensive Player of the Week. He also gets National. Okay, good for Jeremiah Buckley, the true freshman. There's Amani Tolles, MAC Offensive Player of the Week, and National Offensive Player of the Week, because he's just the best. All right, I can't believe it. Now we take on Eastern Michigan in the next episode. I cannot believe they did that. Why would you do that, you evil, evil people? Marvin locked us out. Vigil locked us out. We got to definitely add some more people to the board, that's for sure. How are we looking on these guys? We probably need to get in on some of them. All right, now that we have 250 hours, I'm going to keep these guys on here just in case they decommit, but I'm going to keep them on there. Alfonso Kane, we need to probably put a little bit more on him. So we're going to go with another soft sell, and we're going to soft sell him on this one. Hometown Hero. So hopefully that keeps up. Tyler Wordle, I'm going to... Have I already soft sold him on something? I have. So we're going to take off all of this. Take off that, because that'll allow me to soft sell him again. And we can soft sell him on... It's game time, maybe? Because we have A pluses in that, and A pluses gives us like a good bonus, so we'll do that. Okay, hopefully that helps us. And then we need to go down here to all these really good players, and we need to get crazy good on these guys. Finish scouting up Gideon Awuzie. He's not a gem, but he's got 91 speed and 90 acceleration for a corner. I like that a lot, so we're going to send the house on him. We're going to get right in that race. We are going to get right in the race for Gideon Awuzie. We probably need to get right in the race for some other guys, too. Cornell Peppers, how good is he? I didn't even scout him yet. Taking us a long time to scout these quarterbacks, though. He could be really good, though. He's got 89 acceleration, 85 throw power. He's not a gem, but he's got 90 speed. He's probably worth a scholarship. And he's probably worth sending the house on. See if we can get in there. And then we've obviously got Nick Madden, who I would love to get in the race for. So we're going to take away this. Take away all of that. And we're going to send the house on him as well, because I would like to get in on him, because he looks decent. He doesn't look as good as the other dude, but he does look pretty good. And then Fumagale, we will offer a scholarship for. All right, there we go. We need to also get in the race for some other guys, so let's add some more players to the board. We'll add in Javier Pascal, because he's a 3-star athlete that's interested in us. Right tackle, we'll add another left tackle, a couple outside linebackers. Right guard, another athlete, strong safety. Oh, we can't add that. Okay, perfect. So we added some more guys to the board. We'll see how we get in the race for these guys. Our first commitment, though, is Grant Kane, and he looks pretty good. He's a right guard, 6'4". He's got really good run block and pass block. He looks just really, really good in general. He's not the quickest guy in the world, which is kind of upsetting for a guard, but he looks really, really good. He's a good first commitment in program history. Good for him. Good for him. Happy to see it. And the last piece of business we need to take care of is the Heisman Watch, and Amani Tolles is at the beginning of it. That's as expected, because he's just the best. So Amani Tolles has a chance to win the Heisman. He's battling against some very good talent. Some very, very good talent. But I think Amani Tolles has a good shot at winning the Heisman here in year number 1 of Northern Ohio Golden Bronco Dynasty. We'll see what happens when we take on Eastern Michigan in the next episode. If you enjoyed, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.